Helldivers 2 is game of the year. I'm calling it early. I know there hasn't been exactly a lot of stiff competition this year, but still, I think it's a big surprise that a live service shooter is my game of the year. But let's get into it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Why does Helldivers work so well? This game is special and people just prove that, but a big question is, why? Gamers and developers alike are trying to pinpoint why Helldivers 2 is basically crack cocaine for everyone.
Oh shit!
This community was so strong and felt so passionately about this game, they made Sony crumble to its knees. Because it turns out, gamers love a challenge. But what makes this game worth all that effort? What makes Helldivers 2 so special? Personally, I think it's because it's a jack of all trades and not a master of just one thing. The marketplace is filled with uninspired live service shooters, but Helldivers is just different. I mean, they even made fascism cool again for the first time since... Hold on, let me Google. The game has a simple yet engaging progression system with easy and fun controls and great social features.
I win!
Which in turn allow for some pretty funny moments.
Leslie, we talked about this. No!
Leslie!
It's literally made for people to jump in and out of. A lot of times I measure a game for when it's at its best, but Helldivers always seems to be at its best. The game is genuinely very fun, so I happen to give it a lot of slack when it comes to its performance. This game is similar to how I like my women.
Very unstable.
Just for the record, I'm not denying the fact that the game is a buggy shit show at times, but I have a little bit of a different philosophy when it comes to bugs and glitches. It's actually pretty simple. If it's fun enough, I don't give a shit. Baldur's Gate 3 and Helldivers 2 are extremely buggy games, but if the game crashes for any reason, I will boot it up almost immediately. However, a game like Spider-Man 2, when it crashes during a walking sequence, I will probably never boot it back up again. But back to jacking off trades. The game's gameplay loop is simple and can be a quick 15 to 20 minute match, or you can complete 2 operations which can take 3 to 5 hours of your day, which is cool because you can play it on your time and fit it in with your schedule. Whether you're a busy adult with a 9 to 5 or an unemployed piece of shit like me, you got time to play. So what's the gameplay like? You just found another planet has oil. Go get it. Blowing shit up, surviving onslaughts of enemies, and trying to communicate side objectives with a bunch of your dumbass friends. The side objectives and puzzles are simple enough where anyone can do them, and varied enough where they don't get too tedious. It's a very nice blend that only seems to improve every single update. All that being said, the game is just not that deep, which makes it easy to hop in at any time. It also happens to scratch a pretty big sci-fi itch. You like Starship Troopers? Go squash some bugs. You like Terminator? Go fight Skynet. And I'm very excited to see where they go moving forward. The possibilities are endless. The enemies have a pretty decent variety, not to mention you have 2 very distinct factions that are aesthetically and technically very different from one another, which allows you to mix and match your stratagems and loadouts for whatever works best for you and your friends. Or you can just do what I do and use the autocannon, which is 50% of the reason I play this game. In fact, today's episode has been sponsored by the autocannon AC-8.
Yeah. The sky is speaking binary! Help me take a ship. Thank you. So I got it, Mark. Don't even worry about it.
They are facing us, yeah. I got it! I'm gonna get it!
Guys, I'm hovering in a corner where they can get me at the moment. Okay, they got me.
I'll be able to help in a sec.
Oh, if I don't die. I fucking love this thing. Back up. Yep. Got him.
Nice.
Whoa, he went 205 meters target. Let's see if I get it. And I got it.
I want to take a minute to say that this is the only game that made the war table concept actually good. Many games do it, including one of my favorite games, For Honor. The coolest thing that For Honor ever did with its faction war was the Battle of Etrevaten. The devs made a map, an event, based on the fact that the knights were holding a territory between the samurai and the Vikings. It was really cool because it felt like something that the players had accomplished together. But that happened one time in the game's 8-year span. That happens every Tuesday in Helldivers, Every week, there is 1 to 3 major objectives that we have to take on, and the objectives are the best I've seen in any video game ever. Recently, of note, we blew up a planet, which is now just a black hole. That's right, we blew up a fucking planet. It's just gone now. Other times, they give you a choice. Defend Site A, attack Site B, or what have you, but it basically allows the community to vote on what they wish to accomplish. Most recently, we had the choice between anti-tank mines and saving children. Now, in my defense, I didn't know that they were real children that they were gonna donate to, so I picked the tank mines, but it's super cool that the children won and that Arrowhead donated to a children's hospital. This game has been one of the best online experiences I've had in years, and the community is a huge part of that. The developers are very clearly passionate about this game, and they are very direct in their communication with the player base. The community seems very strong. I hear a couple of stories about some bad eggs, but I've never had a bad experience with the community in this game. The game is pretty new, but it already has plenty of new content, and it seems to continuously drop. While the player base continually shifts, I just think this consumer-friendly product is so fun and easy to hop into. The game is only $40, none of the battle passes are required, and if you want to get them, you can earn them with the currency in-game. This is how live service shooters should be done. But ultimately, the game is just such a good time with friends or randos. A lot of random shit will happen, for better or worse, and it is always a blast. But if you don't like Helldivers because it's buggy and simple, or you're my brother and you're just stupid, that's a great argument. Unfortunately,